Hey y'all. I'm doing this on video since I can't do lives anymore on Facebook. Whatever. This will be a good test though for me and my perfectionism issues because I used to do videos and it took forever because I'd have to do them over and over and it just exhausted me. But that's not the case. So, there were peace talks that were attempted to be had in the Switzerland of the Middle East, which is the Sultan of Oman, where I happen to have lived for 6 years, where I sat with some other Americans and Canadians out in the front with broadcasting the results of elections that Obama had won. And not long after, I remember a hot mic catching the Turtle Man said, our goal is to make him to be a one-term president, which they were not successful at, but they did monkey wrench and screw here, screw there, all over the place. And then the Christian white nationalists made a deal with the devil, that is Donald Trump, who is compromised by Israel and Russia, all of which know he's all over the Epstein files, and not just any major player in the Great Cabal Swamp, but any old player, but a major fucking player, trafficking children. The man is a horrific human being, and some of y'all seem to think that that's okay. Anyway, it is March. We will be having our St. Patty's Day. I do have some recent Irish in my lineage, but I want to go on record that my early pure British ancestors, once they realized they could not enslave human beings, were like, oh shit, we're going to be outnumbered, fuck. And their minds were that these people are going to retaliate by doing what was done to them, which, most people just want to survive and love and have families and kids and pursue their hopes and dreams. It's really pretty straightforward the world over. That's what anybody ever wants for their children's. But anyway, so the Irish, they came over mainly as a result of the Irish potato famine, which was really a tragic case of their government trying to help them out by giving them one style of potato, and they only ever grew one style of potato, and then a blight hit that one style of potato, and instead of the however many bazillion varieties of potatoes I saw in the markets of Peru, holy cow, I didn't know there were so many potatoes, y'all. Anyway, but I did, so they were starving and they came over and did all kinds of work and they were treated like shit, those Irish blokes. No, they're not. That's the wrong place, Shauna. Anyway, you get the idea. Italians are treated that way too. So keep that in mind as we celebrate the Irish this month. Speaking of which, since we have oligarchs, the billionaire class, Epstein class, that the world is their oyster, they can just up and go. They not like us. It's a big club and you ain't in it. So I thought one of the highlights of my year of cosplaying a revolutionary includes meeting Casey of the Dropkick Murphys and thanking him because the artwork I did last summer was I put it with a song and they put it on their music page and it just really made me feel good and I got to thank him and tell him and then he gave me a hug and then I got a picture taken with him. It was wonderful. Anyway, so I thought I'd end with, I could play the music probably and then go through the review and then I don't know, maybe they would he would remember me and let it slide, but like REM did. That was cool. All right. But I'm not going to. It's punk, and it'd be loud anyway, so. And what I love is, if you're still in this MAGA or cult of MAGA, I can't remember exactly how he phrased it, you can't call yourself punk. And there better not be any Gen X left in this because that is some grade A bullshittery right there. Because, I don't know, I feel like if there's anybody who's Gen X that's still in the cult of Trump, you could not have been a latchkey kid. you were in the cult early. And so this is going to be a real mind blow for you, how fucked we are if we don't get our acts together like yesterday. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I gotta get the... Throughout centuries in every country, we're faced with wrath and felt the pain of the tyrant's sword, of the henchman's boot, for another rich man's gain. In the endless quest for wealth and power, they stomp us down with great disdain, beneath the false god banner, in the name of all that's vain. I'm way off key. Okay. Through crime and crusade, our labor has been stolen. We've been robbed of our freedom. We've been held down and beholden to the bosses and the bankers who never gave their share of any blood, of any sweat, of any tears. Who'll stand with us? Don't tell us everything is fine. Who'll stand with us? Because this treatment is a crime. The working people fuel the engine while you yank the chain. We fight the wars, we build the buildings for someone else's gain. So tell me, who will stand with us? I'm not going to do any more. You get the idea. All right, y'all. Peace. Get out there, make good trouble. SOS.